Well, hello there, and happy holidays. And I hope you're not having a totally depressing holiday season. And if you are, no worries, because you and I are going to be doing something real fun today and very on brand for my channel. Which of course is to say that we'll be doing something very weird and very specific that absolutely nobody asked for, in an attempt to create some good holiday vibes and stave off the seasonal blues and to fight off the general existential dread that comes with existing. Oh God, don't think about that right now. The fact that we're all temporary and the sun's gonna blow up someday. Isn't it weird that life is temporary for all of us? But anyways, today we're gonna be preparing a grand holiday feast for squirrels. Oh, let's get to it.
Hey, feel I'm in the mood for a switch up. I hit the function, hit the rose till I hiccup.
You see, I love the holidays very, very much, but in my own very specific way. For instance, that house that you just saw in the beginning of this video that I was trying to make it look like it was my house, that's not my house. I don't have a house that nice or decorated at all. There's no Christmas lights on my house. I cannot compete with my overly ambitious neighbors, and I won't even try. I swear to you that my neighbors' homes look like something that Mariah Carey and Pentatonics would see only in their wildest holiday dreams, while the outside of my house continues to look as lifeless and forgotten as that weird part of the bread that nobody eats. That one. But don't be fooled, just because I don't flex with a billion lights or 10,000 foot tall reindeers in my front yard like John and Carol next door doesn't mean that I don't have my own beautiful holiday vibes on the inside of my house. Won't you come take a look? This is my Christmas bereavement shelf, filled with a cornucopia of holiday-themed vintage funeral home items, like this old and heavily used embalming trocar, which if you'll notice, I've wrapped in a bow. Oh, and look over here. My pal Baby Benjamin is holding a candy cane that he seems to have skillfully fashioned into a prison shank. Oh, Benjamin, it looks like it's cold for you this year. Also, I sure do hope he doesn't kill me in my sleep with that. Oh, and look, it's my miniature holiday village, which went to hell in a handbasket after a zombie outbreak that swiftly took out 87% of its population and left the remaining 13% to wander the cobblestone streets as lifeless, shambling husks of their former selves. And lastly, my front yard Santa that I set out for the neighborhood children to remind them that jolly old Saint Nick is watching, so they best be on their best behavior. Or I should say that he used to be my front yard Santa, until I received a strongly worded letter from my insufferable neighbor Susan about how my Santa decoration made her 6-year-old son cry. As if her 6-year-old son being a spineless coward is somehow my problem. But I ended up taking him inside because I don't want to make an enemy of Susan because Susan scares me. I can't explain it. It's something in her eyes. There's a killer in there. She's buried bodies, I'm certain. Anyway, so that's how I do things around here for the holidays. But my ultimate point is this, is that at the end of the day, we all get to celebrate the holidays in our own way. You do, I do, we all do. Like my neighbors choose to have their homes look like a holiday Hallmark film movie set, and I chose unadulterated chaos and outright terror. Right, but getting to the point of this video is, you know who does not get a chance to celebrate the holidays in their own way at all? I'll tell you who. Stray rats and unloved neighborhood cats. Cute bugs and holiday slugs. Unsightly possums and curious squirrels. I'm sorry, nothing rhymed with possums. You see where I'm getting at here is that while the rest of us are enjoying our holiday breaks and eating delicious meals and giving beautifully wrapped gifts to our friends and family, and some people even give gifts to their family animals, their pets, the countless critters out there, they never get holiday treats or holiday vibes of any kind. During the holidays, they just do what they constantly do 365 days a year, just prowling the streets looking for any food they can get their little their tiny hands on. And since we all grew up watching countless animated films that radically personified animals, that should make us sad. It certainly makes me sad, and I'm gonna do something about it. And do you want to know what's even sadder? Is that, do you know what they eat if they can't find food? Each other! Y'all have no idea what possums do when they're hungry. Oh God, I Googled it. It was so disgusting. No one Google it like I did. Just trust me. But that bloodbath isn't gonna happen this December. Not on my watch. I'm gonna make a proper holiday feast for all the critters of the neighborhood to enjoy, so they don't have to eat each other's torsos. And we'll get to that in a minute, but first, I know what you're thinking. You're going, Garrett, you're a trash panda yourself. We know that about you. You're thinking, how are you gonna cook for the neighborhood critters and animals and squirrels if you can't even cook for yourself? Well, I'll tell you what, I actually can cook for myself, but only when I have the help of sponsorship segue. HelloFresh, of course.
Also, please notice my wardrobe change. I wanted to look nice for the brand deal. Anyways, HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. With HelloFresh, you get fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep to make home cooking fun, easy, and affordable. Because as we all know, the holidays can be very hectic. But HelloFresh keeps things simple, with delicious seasonal recipes and ingredients that cut out the stress of navigating holiday time grocery stores. They are a nightmare. Kids running around bumping into your legs, pickles falling off the shelves. Nope, not with HelloFresh. Just look at me enjoying my stress-free HelloFresh produce that went straight from the farm right to my doorstep in under a week for peak freshness. And if you think you're gonna get bored with HelloFresh, then you're as wrong as those children that basically killed Frosty the Snowman by having too much fun with him, even though they knew the sun was out that day. They should be convicted. HelloFresh has vegetarian, gourmet, and calorie-smart options, so you will never get bored with them. They have so much variety. And it all ships in packaging made from recycled content, so the world wins too. Personally, I love HelloFresh. It's fun, easy as heck, affordable, and most importantly, delicious. And thank goodness that you can go to HelloFresh.com and use code GarrettWatts14 for up to 14 free meals and 3 free gifts. I'll say it once more, that's HelloFresh.com, code GarrettWatts14 for up to 14 free meals and 3 free gifts. Speaking of delicious food, let's get to cooking these squirrels and neighborhood critters the most delicious food they've ever had in their lives. Alley-oop. Okay, sorry, I had to do another wardrobe change because, this might get a little bit messy in that last jacket my mom got for me and I don't want to mess it up. Jesus. Okay, so before we get to preparing our meal for the squirrels, because that's what we're doing, we first need a proper setting. We need a dinner table, because what's a feast without a nice dinner table? Think of a nice feast. What's under it? A dinner table. And luckily for me, when I was on my morning walk the other day, I just so happened to have seen one on the sidewalk that said free on it. But of course it's free, because it's literally the worst piece of shit I've ever seen. It's such a bad table. I hate it so much. Like, look at the legs. They're not even straight at all. I barely know how it's standing. And based on the word free that's written directly on the plywood, I suspect it's the work of an overly ambitious child. Well, kid, you suck. You made a bad table, okay? And also, and obviously, it's way too tall for any critters to reach. So we gotta fix it, obviously, and bring it down a lot lower to the ground. And luckily for us, I just treated myself to a Christmas gift that I've been itching to try out. A brand new katana, which is supposed to be one of the sharpest in the world. I wish the talentless child who made this table could see what I'm about to do. You suck, kid. We did it. Alright, now that that's done, it actually just so happens that I have some little tiny table legs from a failed experiment of my own from a few months ago. I don't want to talk about it. It didn't turn out. We'll use these to get the table critter accessible.
Working real hard, screwing legs on a table. I'm screwing in these tiny legs.
Okay, so whoa. Did you guys just feel that? That was insane. I'm pretty sure that was the collective shaking of every carpenter in America, because I'm coming for your careers. Damn it, this feels good. I feel so manly. I made this! Kind of. I stole the child's table, shorted off the legs, and screwed in some I made it. I don't want it. We have our table. Okay. Now that we have our table made, this is great. Dude, this is the best dinner table you've ever seen, I'm telling you. Now that we have this, we will go outside and kind of like set the scene, you know, to get ready to put the dinner on. So we'll just find a nice place to put it out here, then we'll cook our food. Okay. Okay, turns out it's a little too scary outside for my taste. So we will just put this aside and we'll do it later. We'll do it later. But we need to get to the important part of this video, which is making the feast. Welcome to my, well, I'm not much of a cook. So I've sort of thrown this together. I've got every angle I could, look at this. Hey, Steven Spielberg, sorry about it, but look at this. Can't do that, could you? I've got everything that I need. I don't have a lot of kitchen supplies. I don't have one of those rollers that, you know, I baked a pie. But I do have this lightsaber hilt, so we'll figure it out. Oh, this is festive, huh? That's fun. Little bowls. I don't have any kitchen knives, but in the kitchen and stuff, I've been using this for the past for the year. So it's gonna work. Okay, we're good. We're all set here, right? Okay, good. This is too itchy. I can't with this. Listen, every great chef knows 2 things about preparing a meal. From Gordon Ramsay to... I can't think of another chef. Anyways, every great chef knows 2 things about preparing a meal. Item number 1, it's gotta be 5 courses. Because women in fancy films who look like this are always going on about, 5-course meals. So we're giving these critters a full 5 courses. At the number 2 item that every great chef knows. You have to know your audience. And in this case, we're feeding critters. So I have everything I need that squirrels, critters, and rodents love to eat. And I have it all back there in a very organized pile.
I know where things are, okay? We have all the ingredients we need and we're just gonna use our imaginations now because I don't know what I'm doing in any respect in my whole life. Right, first thing, hors d'oeuvres. Hors d'oeuvres, you know, it's a funny word. I learned that in French, it actually translates to out of work, which sounds like what I was in 2010 after the Cheesecake Factory fired me. Yeah? Let's just say I didn't make the cut of that particular cheesecake. Yeah, let's just say that when my boss Dan fired me, I cried in front of him and then I got really embarrassed, so I went into the bathroom and I cried for about 2 hours. Because fact of the matter is I was really scared because I was super broke and I didn't know how I was gonna pay rent that month. Anyways, the hors d'oeuvres. So I saw this picture on the internet, which I thought was really cute, and it was, well, yeah, it looked like this, and that's what we're gonna try to do. It looks pretty easy, actually. Oh, I should get a cutting board. Who am I kidding? I don't have a cutting board. But I did find some paper towels. Oh no, I have this. I don't know what it is, but I have it. Oh, that's cute. So looking at the picture, I think I just, oh, wait, what do I do with the brush? Whatever that's called. Can I eat that? Apparently I can. Ah, do you see the shape of this? Look at this. Not to be crude, but Santa's got like a great ass. Look, right there, you see it. Don't act like you don't. Oh, wow. Well, that already looks better than the picture. Let's give him a little personality. My God, I might be a really good chef, actually. Do you see that? Our first hors d'oeuvre. I love you. Okay, I'm gonna give him some little legs. Oh my gosh. Look at this little dump truck Santa strawberry we've made. Look at that fat ass. I'm sorry, but look at it. Oh, I know what I'll do for his little feet. I'll give him strawberry feet. Ah, that's the best idea I've ever had and the best sentence I've ever said. Oh my God, look at him. He's a little depressed, but he'll be all right. So will all of us. You know, that is absolutely stunning. I love it. As far as hors d'oeuvres go, I think we've done pretty well. Oh, I had another idea. Critters love oranges. This one you're gonna love. I made a self-conscious orange. Oh, let's make a pepper who just found out that he had a sister that his parents have been hiding from him. Oh my God, look at that. He's like, what's her name? I've always wanted a sister. How could you do this to me? Oh my God, and if I gave him strawberry gloves? Oh, look at that. Wow. Those are some really good hors d'oeuvres. Oh, next up, item, starter. Oh, damn it! Oh, I can't believe I forgot to do this. So I don't know if you noticed, there's a white blanket here that I'm doing this on, and I figured, oh, this is fun. It looks like snow. I figured make even the cooking table look like a freaking winter wonderland. So I was gonna do all these little, you know, they look like Christmas trees. So I was gonna put them all around. You know where these came from actually? Is I stole them from a hardware store. It doesn't matter, it didn't work out. Up next, the starter. A starter is most traditionally a soup. So there are so many stray cats in my neighborhood, so we're gonna make the cats a soup. So I don't own a cat, or any living thing for that matter, because that's never gone great for me in the past. But I do know enough about cats to know that cats love fish. While I make my cat soup, I'll tell you a story about this cat that I had when I was a kid named Seven. One day, Seven got lost, and my siblings and I were just devastated. And then our parents saw how sad we were, so they told us, don't worry, he walked all the way to another state, and now he lives on what's called an old cat farm, where old cats go to live out their lives happily ever after. And that was great news to us, obviously, but even as a kid, I knew that that probably had meant that Seven had died, because I used the internet and I learned that there were not even any old cat farms that existed. And also I figured that he had died because I found his body in the backyard a couple weeks later. Apparently he got bitten by a snake. Well, the cat soup is done. Okay, this is disgusting and I hate this, but the cats are gonna love it. And but don't worry, because in the next course I'll make up for it. It'll be something really fun. Okay, actually I lied. This is not that fun. It's a salad. Huh? Look at that. These are apples. Every rodent loves apples. Okay, I was actually gonna save the cherries as a surprise for later, but it's fine. Look at that. I'll put a cherry in the orange. If a squirrel goes to get this orange, he'll get a little surprise in the middle. Oh, that is fun. This is looking really good. Huh? Look at that oasis. You know. Okay, now this next one is a classic that everyone will love. We're gonna do a pizza. Now the really fun thing about this pizza is it just does whatever it wants. So this is applesauce sauce. I've done my research. I know what these animals like, and it's raisins. Okay, these are nuts and seeds.
Specifically for a rabbit to love.
A critter-friendly pizza. Okay, now this last one is an absolute roller coaster ride. What do you think of when you think, ouch. What do you think when you think the holidays and treats? A gingerbread house. Actually, it's the ugliest gingerbread house that has literally ever been made. It's so bad. But you have to remember, I cannot use colors or frosting or anything sweet and fun like that. And that's the stuff that makes a gingerbread house look like fun. So it's gotta be a boring one because we don't wanna hurt these little animals. Because like I said, we cannot do that sweet stuff. Okay, but we will put some strawberries in the front yard. Never mind, we don't have strawberries, but we do have cherries. Huh? That's better. It's not. Okay, well that was disgusting and arguably not that satisfying, but good news, it is right side outside now, which is what I am called daytime. It is daytime outside now. Sorry, haven't slept in a really long time. Okay, this part of my backyard is absolutely the best place for the feast, because up here, it's all squirrels all the time running in these trees. That's where our holiday feast will be. Now we get to actually set up our Christmas feast, which I have a lot of surprises I haven't showed you, but this video can't go on forever. Like, for example, this rug that I found behind a Goodwill by leaning against the dumpster 6 weeks ago that I've been looking for a great use for. Okay, I'm not gonna take you through my decorating process because that's gonna be weird and get really specific. But next thing you see will be the full holiday. My bank keeps on calling me. I don't know what you want and I never will. Sorry. Next thing you see will be the full holiday feast, the most impressive thing you've ever seen probably in your life. Okay, time to get festive. Hooray, it's complete. Well, welcome to my holiday feast for squirrels. Won't you let me show you around? A 5-course meal that I've called gourmet, even though I don't know what gourmet means, for any squirrel or critter in the whole neighborhood to feast on for the holidays. And by for the holidays, I mean for one night only, because I don't want to get in trouble for feeding animals. Because my neighbor Susan, I think she watches my channel, she's a rat. If you're watching this, Susan, go do something else. Get out of here, you're not welcome here. But as for the holiday feast, look what we have in store for the critters. A depressed strawberry Santa hors d'oeuvre with an absolute dump truck. Hey, cheer up, buddy. Sure, you're gonna get eaten alive and torn to shreds in a few hours, but at least you'll die caked up, unlike self-conscious Orange, who hated every part of himself right up until the end. Oh, look, pumpkin pie, my favorite. And a bowl of SpaghettiOs? Gotcha. That was just some holiday fun. Say, speaking of holiday fun, I've made a tiny game of beer pong, but with a cherry, in case some squirrels want to get absolutely tanked on organic aloe vera juice, that is. And hey, ugly gingerbread man, I know it looks tasty, but don't even think about it, cause that aloe juice is for the squirrels, and you wouldn't want to end up like your brothers now, would you? Anyways, there's tasty tomato soup, organic mushrooms, wheat bread, fresh organic berries piled high, healthy crackers, criminally off-brand cheese crackers called cheddars with 2 Z's, a house for a ladybug, a leaf that I found, and what's a holiday feast without it being surrounded in beautiful holiday decor? So I hope you're hungry, you beautiful, glorious animals of the neighborhood, because you're just a ribbon cut away from dinner being served. This here is my grand squirrel feast. But what would a event be without a ribbon cutting ceremony? So, everyone, come one, come all, birds, squirrels, rats, and maybe even some bats, come to feast! They'll get to it eventually. I don't know what to tell you. I actually have a flight to catch to San Francisco in 31 minutes because someone on Twitter told me that there was a hotel room that they stayed in that they think is kind of haunted. So I'm gonna go see if there's anything to that, and I'll set up my security cameras to see what critters got to what. They better eat this. I swear they better eat this. You guys better eat this. It's not even haunted. Oh well, plenty more haunted hotel rooms where that came from. I guess not every tip you get on Twitter about a haunted hotel room is gonna check out. No, I had a wonderful time in San Francisco, and I will say I got about 100 notifications on my security cameras. So either something got to eating our critter feast, or my house got broken into. Which I can't really tell because it's so messy in here that it looks ransacked already. So, oh God. But right, let's go to the squirrel feast and see what kind of damage it has. And then we'll look on the security cameras and see who did the damage. Oh my God, this is destroyed. I'd say that was a pretty good holiday feast for these bad boys. What the hell? I am so proud of them. And I can't even find a trace of our hors d'oeuvre. Well, I see the sad orange, but I can't find our boy. Our boy is gone. And so is a lot of this food. God, not even the critters ate the heel of the bread. That's heartbreaking. The pizza's completely gone, who'd have thought? I want to see what did this damage. Was it all squirrels? Was it like 2 cats tag teaming it? Maybe 6 mischievous raccoons? Jesus, what if a human did it? Oh God, what if I turned on the security cameras and it was just a full human? What if it was just me? I gotta see what did this. I wanna know. Oh God, there's 2 hours and 12 minutes of footage of critters eating this feast. Well, I'm gonna watch all of it. You're gonna see like a minute of it, but what do we have here? Okay, looks pretty chill now. Ow! What are you back there creeping? Dude, that looks like a full ghost eyes. That looks like a little Hayao Miyazaki creature in the darkness. What are you? Oh, hell yeah, it's a possum. Full piece of bread right there, down the hatch, buddy. You got it. Just took up that was a full cake he just took. Good for you. Whoa, 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 whoa. What hops like that? What hops like that? Those are ghosts. Those are real ghosts. Buddy, you better watch out. You got something coming in quick behind you. Nope. R.I.P. self-conscious orange. Big boys, look at them. Our possum is creeping in the back there. Oh, he probably can't come up because he feels too scared because it's the cool kids club. I get it. Oh, he's trying something. He's sneaking up on him. He's like, guys, there's a lot of food there. Maybe we could just... Oh, there's drama. Do you see that? Come on. Wait, let me see that again. Oh, ridiculous, raccoon. Absolutely uncalled for. Look, the raccoon aggresses on him, looks over at the meal, and looks back at him as if to be like, don't come close to it. That is so rude. And this raccoon is not about the drama. He just took a whole loaf of bread. He doesn't even care what's happening. I understand that deeply. Okay, raccoons, come on. You've had enough food. Let the possum come hang. Oh shit, did he hear me? Look at that little toe dip. Yep, I would do the same thing. Look at how much he's taking. He looks like he's about to ask someone if they have a spare charger. My phone's at 12%. Oh, morning time. Look at that, we got a stray cat. Mission accomplished, we got a squirrel, another cat. Cat getting on the sardines. Okay, Mr. Gardener, I see the disrespect on my critter feast. But I'll remember that next time I offer you a seltzer water. There are hours, whoa. These raccoons are killing me. Okay, there's just a lot of this. There's a lot of raccoons. Raccoons seem to be the main customers of our feast here, which is fine because they're big meaty boys and big meaty boys need a lot of food, which it's too easy, never mind, but I get it. A lot of raccoon action and possums. And then morning time, that's when I got back. And since it's still morning, I'd say it's time for breakfast. Hang on. And luckily for me, old self-conscious orange seems to have not been eaten. He may not be looking his best, but I hate to see good food go to waste. Hey, thanks for watching. Sure do appreciate you. And I hope you had as much fun making this squirrel feast with me as I had making it for you. Did that make sense? I can't tell anymore. I'm very tired. I know it's been a rough 2 years, but for what it's worth, I hope your December 2021 was good. And I hope you have a beautiful 2022. By the way, self-conscious orange had nothing to be self-conscious about. He's delicious. Anyways, thank you for watching. I love you. Happy holidays. And in these comments, please tell me one thing that's got you excited about this coming year. Because personally, I can't wait. I think it's gonna be a really good one. And you and I are gonna have a lot of fun in 2022. Oh boy, will we. Okay, well, I'm still hungry and I may go find a couple more things to eat off of that table. Please don't judge me. See you next time. Ooh, an apple.